Hello, guys, again. Good day to all of you. And I just wanted to share another, I think, a review of one of the products of Pru Life UK. And I think some of you have asked me to do this. And last time, there were several comments, no, nung nag-review ako ng PAA Plus, no? And some of the people on the comment sections were actually asking to review one of the products of Pru Life UK, which is an Elite series. No, actually, Elite series has different variants. It has 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years payable VUL plans. But we are going to discuss today specifically is yung Elite 15 nila, no, which is, I think, no, this product is much more superior than the PAA Plus na meron kayo. The premium is a little bit more, shall I say, more expensive. Hindi naman siya ganun kalaki, sobrang laki, pero the minimum of that is actually, yung base premium yan is around nasa 75,000 pesos, no, which is around 6,250. But usually if you are putting that in a very base, no, wala kang ma-add masyado na mga benefits. However, usually when I do this kind of presentation or proposal, the minimum that I typically give is at least 6,500 pesos monthly, or that's gonna be 78,000 annually premium, no. So Pru Elite Protector 15 is a 15-year Insura-Vest plan of Pru Life UK. So I just put here, no, actually this is just only a sample, guys, no quotation. That's my name on here, but don't believe on the age. Medyo mas matanda ako dyan, okay? Okay, so just for the sake of this, presentation and an example, now we will try to review this product of Pru Life UK, as much as information that I can probably give you guys, so that at least you have the idea of how good this product is, no. So ngayon, let's try to basically run through the third page, I think, no. This is sa third page, nandito yung pinaka protection benefits page niya, no. So basically, ito yung pinaka shall I say, the coverage of the insurance itself. So again, let's just review, again, this is a 15-year plan. It means that after you pay this on the 15th year, is you don't need to basically stop ka na dun with your payment, and your insurance are still there. At the same time, the money na naipon mo doon, if you wanted to basically, alam mo yun, withdraw it, it's up to you, no. But if you're still very young age, no, after 15 years, nakalagay dito kasi it's only for 30 years old, no. So probably after 15 years, how old will be that? 45 years old, no. So a 45-year-old client would still be very young, and typically during that age, no, hindi pa siya masyadong nagre-retire, no. So usually hindi niya pa kailangan ng malaking pera. So I advise, no, if you have this kind of plan, to just don't use yet the money and allow the money to grow na lang, no, until the time na you wanted to use this. Probably, no, some of the ideal goals that you wanted to use this kind of plan is probably at least siguro retirement fund. Pangalawa, siguro pwede mo siyang gamitin for business capital if you wanted to have some early retirement, no. So later on we will try to go through also with projected benefits, projected fund values or investment niya. But let's just try to go through, no, with the benefits niyo. So makikita niyo dito, no, by saving 6,500 per month, look at this, no, you will have this sum assured or basic cover, or shall we say, no, in much more layman's term, that's actually the death benefit, no. So it means that automatic, no, that the client, as soon as he gets this kind of plan, he is already covered for 3 million pesos already, no. So Another one is the accelerated total and permanent disability. So this is actually accelerated. So usually guys, no, sa mga insurance na mga plans na mga probably kinukuha nyo na meron kayo makikita na accelerated. When you see that kind of term accelerated in any kind of insurance packages, it means no na siya ay binabawas doon sa totality ng isang basic cover or yung tinatawag na whole coverage, no. So in Pru Life UK, it's called sum assured, no. Sa iba tawag dyan is basic term or I'm not sure with the other, no, but dito kay Pru, that's actually basic cover, no. So with this one, it's going to be 1 million pesos. Okay, so it means lang, no, let's just put an example on this one. So it means, no, na if something happens and client cannot work anymore, no, and because of disability, pag na-claim niya yung 1 million pesos, okay, ibabawas siya dito sa 3 million pesos kasi kasama siya dito, included basic cover. Now what happens here is that, just for example, no, that after 3 months, no, for some reason na-claim nila yung 1 million pesos and then something happens, no, to this client and natuluyan siya, what will happen is yung maibibigay na lang sa beneficiary is the 2 million pesos. Okay, so that's clear, I hope, no. Now next here is the accidental death and disablement. So basically, kung makikita nyo dyan, meron din siya dito sa baba, no, PA, accidental death and disablement. What is this, no? It means na in case, no, something happens to the client such as accident and mag-result siya sa either death or disablement, what is happening is Pru Life will give the 600,000 plus the 180,000 on top of this 3 million. It means na again, kapag yung cause of death ng client is accident, mas malaki yung nakukuha because they get to have this 3 million pesos, 600,000 plus 180. How much is the total of that? 3.6 180, I think. Tama ba ako? No, sorry, no. 3,780,000 pesos. Yun yung total niya. Okay. I hope my math is correct on that one, no. So basically, pinagsasama siya, no, if the cause of death is accident, no. Now, what is disablement? Because some of the people are actually asking then, what is disablement? Disablement is basically accident happens and then some part of your body has been removed, no, or natanggal. Palagay na lang natin naputol yung kamay, naputol yung paa, no. Now, that is also covered dito sa tinatawag natin accidental disablement, which ibibigay ni Pru with yung 600,000 depending, by the way, just to give you a trivia, no, it's not going to be necessarily 100% of the 600,000 plus the 180,000. Usually, meron tinatawag ng mga percentage yung mga katawan ng tao kapag siya ay natatanggal or nadidisable. For example, no, pag isang mata yung nabulag, no, that's 50%. No? Kapag isang kamay na natanggal, that's 50%. So, I'm not really sure, no, with the specific, but you know, there's some percentage on that one, no? So kapag gusto mo 100% maibigay sa iyo, so probably, no, paputol mo yung dalawang kamay, parang gano'n, no? So just kidding aside, no. And another one here, the accelerated crisis cover benefit. This is also one thing about this Elite 15, no, na kina-cover niya yung critical illness basic na magkakaroon ka ng benefit against critical illness, which is, look at this, no, it is actually a total of 1 million pesos, although this is accelerated the same as here on the above. But the good thing about this is malaki yung coverage niya. Usually kapag this is actually the ideal figure, no, at least the minimum when you are getting a critical illness coverage, kasi usually guys dito sa Pilipinas, no, kapag nagkakasakit lang, for example, no, cancer, heart attack, stroke, or any kind of critical illness, no, actually at minsan niya hindi kinukulang pa yung 1 million, no, pero this one will give you a very good foundation, no, na at least kahit papano meron kang 1 million na nakatago dyan, and then your family will not suffer. Hindi nila kailangan maghanap ng pera, hindi nila kailangan, alam mo yun, problema in case something happens like critical illness. hit you guys, no? So ganun siya. Now, another one here is the personal accident riders. On its term, personal accident, in case accident happens and mag-fall siya sa category ng accidental, total and permanent disability, murder and assault, will provide, or Pru Life UK will provide 600,000 on that. Murder and assault is 300,000. Also, itong nakikita nyo na accidental medical expense reimbursement, that is actually a benefit that you can get in case accident happens, and obviously ma-hospital yan. Now, they can reimburse up to 60,000 na nagastos nila sa hospital, no? So, ganun siya. So, as you can see here, no, by having this plan for 15 years, no, this is a very good comprehensive coverage na meron ka, na shall we say, no, na pretty much magkakaroon ka talaga ng solid peace of mind na hindi mo kailangan mong problema ng pera in case something happens, no, emergency happens to you. Now, let's go here with the investment part, because as you know, no, one of the goals na gugustuhin mo kapag ikaw ay kumuha nito is actually the investment part, no, because as okay, let's try to explain this one. Okay, let's try to focus here, no, sa high, which is 10%, no. Okay, which later I'm going to explain back at 10% din siya, no. So this is actually the policy year. Ibig sabihin kung ilang taon na si client naguhulog or nagbabayad kay Pru. Now, this is the age of the client. Nag-start siya na 30 years old. Now, ideally, no, again, the goal dito is gawin siyang for retirement fund or for like a business capital kapag siya ay nag-early retirement, no. Now, again, no, ito yung annual premium niya. Ito yung nilalagay niya, no, this one. Alright? So, kung bibilangin mo yan, 15 years niya yan babayaran, okay? So, makikita nyo dito, guys, no, that until 45 years old siya magbabayad, okay? And kapag nabayaran niya yan up to 15 years, no, ang total projected fund values niya on 10% per annum return projection is 2 million pesos, or to be exact, 2,037,382 pesos, no. Now, the best part about this kind of plan is that in case, no, that client, of course, mag-i-stop talaga yung payment, no, and hindi niya withdraw yung pera. Ibig sabihin, they let the fund grow, no, kahit tapos na sila maghulog. Look at this, no, lumalago pa rin yung pera. Ibig sabihin, nagiging asset siya after 15 years. Now, ang kagandahan dito is kapag hindi niya kailangan yung pera, no, because he is still working after 15 years and 45 years old na siya, no. Look at this, so pagdating niya na 50 years old, from 2 million, naging 3 million pesos, 3.1 million. Now, if he decided to use this for much more longer goal like retirement, look at this. Pagdating niya na 60 years old, that's 7.5 million. Okay, pagdating ng 65, that's 11 million. Now, let me just clarify this, no, because again, no, kumbaga para ka lang hindi naman siya mag-TTS, no, o kumbaga parang you will just set aside 6,500 pesos per month for the brighter future ng family mo, at the same time for the peace of mind ng family mo. And look at this, no, even if you stop the payment here, no, this is already guaranteed, no. Ibig sabihin, this benefits na meron ka dito, which is this one na pinakita natin and diniscuss natin kanina, kahit hindi ka na nagbabayad, this is still here. As long as, here's the key, no, as long as that you don't withdraw your funds 100%. Usually, may mga clients ako nagtatanong na insured pa rin ba ako kahit na tapos na ako magbayad and tinanggal ko yung pera? The answer is yes, as long as na you don't actually withdraw the money 100%, no? So for example, usually kapag ikaw ay may, for example lang naman, no, after 15 years, no, you have this 2.2 million, okay, 2,037,000. So usually if they need the money, you can probably, you know, withdraw the 1.5 million, leave the 500,000 there, and then hayaan mo si Pru Life UK na palaguin pa siya. Kasi kahit sabihin mo na 500,000 yan, palalaguin niya pa rin yan, and you can use that for future purposes like retirement, no? But then again, guys, no, as much as possible, as kapag kayo ay kumuha nito, you have actually certain purpose dapat. Okay, at first, no, kung saan mo siya gagamitin. Okay. Okay, let's go here, no. Illustration of death benefits. Again, guys, no, the death benefit is a composition of the sum assured plus whatever yung amount na invest or naipon ng client on the current year or basically at present, kung magkano yung naipon niya at present, no? So for example, something happens to the client, no, after like 15 years. Okay, so we don't know kung kung kailan naman tayo kukunin, no? Pero just in case, no, actually na-add yung 2 million kanina on top of 3 million, which is the sum assured. Look at this, no, it's a total of 5 million pesos ang may iwan sa family as what we call legacy fund. Okay, some people call that legacy fund, or in short, no, that's pamana. Okay, so and look at this, no, pagdating mo na 60 years old, no, and something happens, you look at this 10 milyong pesos, and that's a lot of money, and somehow that figure will probably give a life-changing experience doon sa mga sa family na may iwan. Guys, let me just go back here, no. I wasn't able to mention this, but the one best part about this kind of plan is, do you know that you will have actually a loyalty bonus of 10% on the 11th year up to 15th year. Okay, this is very good, because kung makikita mo dito, again guys, hindi nagbabago yung premium ng client, 78,000 pa rin dito, right? However, ang nilalagay ni Pru Life UK is 85,800. Bakit ganun, no? Because there is actually a 10% na dinadagdag si Pru Life on your fund allocation or your investment. Pandagdag doon, no? Why? Well, basically that's part of your benefit, no? That's what we call loyalty bonus, no? So I think, no, this is a very good plan, no? If you are kung kaya mo man lang, no, na mag-save at least in a minimum of 6,500, I think this is perfect for you guys, no? Okay, let me just go through with some of the funds na meron si Pru Life UK, no? Now, I suggest here, kanina pinakita natin, no, the projected fund value kanina is actually on a 10% performance, no, of the interest. Pero in reality, as we know, this is investment, and if you are putting your money on investment, there is no guarantee on that, no. What you can only hold on to is yung tinatawag na performance nila, no. And that's why usually, no, ng mga investment entity is pinapakita nila yung tinatawag na historical performance nila, no, in the past. And usually kapag ikaw ay sumusobra na sa 10 years, no, ideally, no, for me, this is my opinion lang naman, no, ilagay mo na siya sa tinatawag na equity fund, or tinatawag natin high risk, high return fund, no, or allocation, so that mas malaki din yung makukuha mong return eventually. Although guys, no, let me just remind you that you have to accept, the fact that there is a possibility na magkakaroon siya ng negative, and as you can see also on the illustration, no, on the past history is nagkakaroon siya. But let me just emphasize on this one. If you see this one, compound annual investment return based on completed years, ibig sabihin ito yung pinaka naging performance nito ni Pru Life, no, on equity fund since nag-start siya. And if you're going to check out, that is actually 9.71%, no. So kung makikita mo dyan, that's almost also, or it's already 10%, no. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung nakikita mo dito, pinakita natin kanina na projection benefit, almost na makukuha niya ito because of the performance of equity fund. Again, we don't promise that it will give you guaranteed 10%, no, but again, ang likelihood niya na mangyari yung ganong performance is the same of this because of at least no more than 10 years of the experience. So I think that's all for today, in regards of this Elite 15. In conclusion of this, guys, I think if you are looking for a very good investment plan with a very good insurance coverage and return at the same time, I think this is perfect, because you get to pay only for 15 years plus you get to enjoy it for a long period of time. So thanks for your time.